So yeah, as you're searching through the cistern, you find a satchel that's actually like underneath the water, but had like a little rope tied to it, so that it wouldn't float to the very bottom. So it was just like 2-3 feet below the surface of the water. And inside of it is a potion of healing, a potion of invisibility, 50 gold pieces, and a change of clothes.
Excellent.
Score.
So I'll put that in chat.
I thought we would get Lyra heads in there, but yeah.
Also,
Use the blood out of that.
as you're over here searching the wall, you actually run your hand along and feel a crack, and you recognize that there's actually a door there. And right as you like turn to go and tell that to the rest of the group, this door right here flings open, and 3 Bloodsworn jump out.
Very slowly. Oh, there we are.
Roll initiative.
For a second, I thought it was really like speedy, and I was like, nope, that's not my role.
One day, you just get in that 20.
What's your dexterity, Oscar?
2 plus 2.
What's your dexterity?
14, I think. Let me check.
Yeah, you go after that. Yeah, so Barrick, they weren't trying to like hide this. They're very, very obvious. You hear the door handle turn, and you like instinctively turn to your left, and you see the door opening up to the familiar side of Bloodsworn. You seem to have the initiative.
Direwolf. Bam. Alright, and I just like charge the first guy coming through.
Yep, go for it.
Is that a hit?
Yeah, that's a hit.
He's very, very dodgy.
Yeah, you never know.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, DC 13's strength, is it?
I think it's strength.
The front Bloodsworn's like, is that a direwolf or a puppy?
Well, he's prone.
I bit him in the toes.
Ouch!
Ah.
But yeah, it seems that your teeth mostly caught his armor, which was a great grip for ripping him off his feet, but you didn't get that good a purchase on his leg.
Yeah.
Cecilia.
Okay, Cecilia's gonna run along the edge of the cistern and get like here.
You sure you're not going to do an amazing run across the water with your amazing monastic skills?
I think it's at later levels that I can run on water, sadly.
I feel like you would just
Flip?
accident might happen, I feel.
What? Accident? What did you say?
I mean like water, yeah, and it just slip and it just fly straight through here.
Maybe. And, well, whip out my spear and try and jab it in this guy's ribs.
Yep, and you've got advantage. Yeah, that's a hit.
And I'll kick him while he's down, because I don't fight with honor.
Yeah, so you stick your spear into him while he's laying on the ground and then just sort of stomp him. He's bleeding profusely all over the ground, but still alive. Which brings up the Bloodsworn's turn. You're not doing anything else, right?
Nope, that's it for me.
So this guy stands back up.
5s.
Immediately dies.
And then he'll shift over to here.
Ah. Thought he'd be blocking.
Now he wants his other brothers to get through.
And he'll take a shot at you, Cecilia. He's got 2 short swords. And so he jumps up next to you on the ledge there. And sort of slashes wildly with his 2 short swords at you, but you definitely dodge both of his attacks. This other guy moves out here and makes room for his buddy, and then attacks you, Barrick.
Right.
Does AC 16 hit?
Yeah.
And the other one was a natural 20.
Oh.
So he hits you with both of his short swords. Lucky for you, the first attack that had sneak wasn't the crit.
Yay.
So you take 9 points of damage
Right.
as he slashes you once with each sword.
So luckily very low damage.
Hmm.
And then this other guy steps out to here and also attacks you, Barrick. AC 13 and AC 17.
13 is not a hit. It's got 14.
You take 7 points of damage as this guy slashes you with his offhand short sword.
Cool.
And that is their turns. It brings up Oscar.
I move over here and I just hit him with my great sword.
Make an acrobatics check.
God.
Fall
See,
into the cistern.
that's why.
Yeah, so you noticed, you saw Cecilia sort of deftly hop up on this thing like it was nothing, and then you see the Bloodsworn guy do the same thing, and you're thinking, oh, this is no problem, right? Everyone's walking on this quickly, fighting, being very acrobatic. It's not an issue. And so you hop up on there without a care in the world, and as soon as your feet hit the concrete, you realize it was a mistake, and you go slipping right into the water. Kasploosh. And you're prone.
But you're very clean.
Can I stand up?
Make an athletics check to swim in the water.
Whoa, that's an athletics check.
Yeah, so you guys see Oscar just go whoop and splash, disappearing underneath the dark water of the cistern. And then just moments later, he comes shooting back out and lands on the thing once more.
God damn. You will pay for making me do this.
Quite a few 16s right there.
Yes.
It's
I
a
don't know what
trinity.
happened.
All right, yeah. So you come splashing out of the water. You land back on the stone ledge, and you bring your great sword up and just cleave the guy almost in half. He falls into the cistern water.
Can I move up to his base then? Then this one.
You're out of movement.
Okay.
Right there with the swimming and everything. That was all your move.
Oh well. Yeah, that's my turn.
Manon?
I would like to... I don't think I've got enough movement to be able to move all the way around. So if I go through the water in that kind of way, yeah, would I have to swim my way through it, or is it literally I can step in it? It's deep.
It's deep, yeah. Well, I mean, you presume it's deep since you saw your dwarf friend disappear into it.
He is kind of short, though.
It's true.
Yeah, but come on. Could you jump it?
Actually, you searched this earlier, so you know, yeah, it's at least 10 feet deep.
Okay. I mean, that's the 20, and then it'd be like that. That's my entire first move if I don't want to do anything else.
I mean, you can't really do anything else anyway. You have to either squeeze in here or here, which way I'm going.
You could try to jump the water.
Would that be athletics or acrobatics? Because
athletics.
Oh well, I'll totally be doing that then. Screw it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go. I want to try and get to here then.
Cannonball.
Would I go to there first?
Go there, yeah. Cecilia can probably squeeze through the door behind the guy.
Okay, we'll see what happens. I'm going to go to here first.
Yep, so it's an 11-foot jump. Let me see if the player's handbook has any DC guidance.
Adds
11-foot jump
for every 5 additional feet.
in full armor. That's
okay. Enough of the naysayers.
Athletics is you try to jump an unusually long distance.
I want to say in 3rd edition, the DC was just the distance you were jumping. But it might have been distance times 2. I can't remember.
I'd need 22 then if it was times 2.
To be fair, 11 feet is pretty far to jump, so, I think a roll.
In heavy armor.
Hey, athletics is a strength check, okay, so...
I'm very strong.
It is. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet equal up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, which you did. When you make a standing long jump, leap only half that distance.
So I can do 16, apparently. My strength is 16.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try and roll athletics.
Yeah, so you jump across. It counts as normal movement, but definitely is a shortcut.
So then I don't think I can move another 5 feet to actually. So I'll just kind of tag diagonally into this guy then.
You absolutely can. So you guys just see Manon just assess the situation, get that look in his eye, and his knowledge of water. He innately knows that he can make this jump, and he just charges at the cistern. Leaps up 1 foot on the ledge, carries over the water, lands with a resounding thud on the other side.
It reminds me of when I used to board enemy ships when we were taking them for plunder.
exactly.
And I swing my hammer down using the force of my jump with it to bring it down upon the Bloodsworn in front of me. And I use my what the hell's it called?
Guided
The
strike.
Channel
Guided strike.
divinity.
Yeah, my guided strike added +10 to it. Hitting.
Okay, you don't actually even need to.
Oh, really?
As the 13 is enough to hit him. Yeah.
Oh well. Then that
Well, you have
happens.
to call it anyway before Aaron tells you whether or not it hits. So.
That's true. So
Oh,
yeah,
well,
you
it's
just
used
you
then.
make perfect. Yeah, you make perfect impact with him through his leather armor, and you hear him like gasp for air from your hammer smashing into his torso.
A fine hit. I'm not going to use my bonus action to do anything because I think this is probably not going to be our hardest fight today.
All right, yeah. So you just you're happy with that blow. Brings up Barrack.
I look menacing as my bonus action.
Alright, I'm gonna pick on the little guy.
Is he already wounded or is he in full health?
That hits.
Just checking.
Okay.
No, he's a direwolf, Phil.
Not die chicken then. I wonder if there's such.
A dire chicken,
Well-
basically a turkey.
What's the DC to not fall?
13.
Yeah, he falls prone.
They are the worst Bloodsworn ever.
They're
That's why
not
they were
very
hiding.
strong.
They were hiding in the basement.
I mean, they kind of weren't, because if they were, we would be surprised. Or we
Do you do
weren't.
anything else,
I don't think I can, so no.
Cecilia?
Okay, Cecilia's gonna slip past behind this guy. And just stab him wherever he's open. Oh, that's
Yep,
probably
that
not
hits.
at advantage, because no one attacked him.
Yeah,
I
man and
attacked that
attacked it.
Okay, alright, that's right. He hasn't had a turn yet. And when he's not looking, I'm gonna punch him in the back of the head. And say, go back to your home on Whore Island.
Yeah. So those all hit, and your spear is now covered in blood, and your fist is even covered in some of his blood as you land 2 solid shots on him. He's like barely still on his feet. Is it your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
All right, brings up the Bloodsworn. So this guy stands back up and slashes at you, Barrack.
Mm-hmm.
AC 10 and then another natural 20.
10 is not enough, but yeah. Comes to crit.
So you take 10 points of damage as he slashes his short sword like deeply through your fur into your wolf body. The other guy takes a shot at Cecilia. Well, 2 shots rather. AC 21 and AC 21.
Yeah, those are hits.
Take 23 points of slashing damage as this guy just like dials in his short swords and catches you unable to dodge, and the blades dig deep through your clothing.
You asshole!
Just checking, right? It does. Would Cecilia still have her like invisibility stuff up, and that might help her? be dodgy?
Concentration.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't help. But yeah, you may probably roll concentration now, because you've been damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was the concentration?
it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Decent. Oh yeah.
You're fine. You're fine.
Cool. Okay, 23 points of damage. I'm good. I'm good.
See, this guy like looks down at the blood on his short swords and sort of grins at you. Oscar.
Move here.
Roll athletics.
And then just cut him in half. With
Yeah, just make an acrobatics check just to see if you can
Like slide
shuffle
between
over.
Manon's legs.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah. You're fine. Your little dwarven height just lets you, squeeze past no problem.
So
You're
nimble.
sure-footed.
It's low
reckless
sense of
attack.
gravity, isn't it?
Very annoying.
Yeah, and so you just see this like shit-eating grin this guy has after slashing your ally, and you just bring your sword down on the top of his head. And Cecilia, you see his face, just the front of his face fall off.
And then I stomp on his body and go here and then say, better surrender or I would chop you in half too. Or something.
Or something really sold it to
or
him.
something.
Or
Yeah, what? He's like, God damn, what could that or something be? Roll intimidation.
+2 for that or something.
I'm bad with intimidate. Oh!
Oh,
Whoa!
Never mind.
holy
Never
shit! Oscar's
mind.
on fire.
Yeah, see that you see this guy like looking at you and like starting to tremble. Manon, it's your turn.
Capture him.
I don't
want
have any kind of
information.
I don't have any kind of grappling or anything like that, so I'm just going to, just in case he can slip by from the north of Barak, I'm going to make a kind of like standing over here-ish kind of thing, completely just block his escape, and I'm going to shout in a kind of angry way, "Do what he says! That dwarf's crushed many a foe."
All right, Beric.
So, could I knock this guy down and like keep him down with like my teeth or something? I don't know. Could
Well,
I
you
grapple?
can grapple him, or you could shove him down, but you can't do both.
If
You
you,
just knock him prone or something. You're a direwolf. You're good at that.
Yeah, okay. I try to knock him prone.
All right, yeah. Make an athletics check.
That's strength, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
So yeah, you like basically just kind of headbutt him in the legs, and he loses his footing and goes tumbling prone.
These guys are so shit.
He did hit you for 23 and I one attack. We
He,
got lucky.
he is a rogue, so he got lucky.
Yeah, he rolled 3 6s out of 4. Cecilia.
Okay.
Just get away, Cecilia. You don't need to be here.
Excuse me.
So he doesn't just
Go make
hit
me
you.
a sandwich, woman.
Yeah, run back to the kitchen.
There's some salted
fuck?
pork in those barrels over there.
I was being considerate, but okay.
Roll
Well, I
wisdom
mean,
for sandwich making.
He's prone, and he can act next after me. So I feel like I should probably do my best to grapple him while he's down.
No, just leave
No?
it for the
Leave it?
Leave it for
Let him have a turn so he
Grapple
can
him-
stand
grapplesman
up
to
again.
grapple
Yeah, yeah. Let this asshole
Yeah,
stand up.
he can stand up, but then to do what?
All right, fine. So Cecilia will
Steps
just
away
prepare.
slightly.
No, prepare a. Why do I have to step away? He's in line. We're blocking him in.
Okay.
We're keeping him blocked in. Otherwise, he'd slip past us. But yeah, I'll just prepare my dodge in case he tries to strike me.
And that's the end of it. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, this guy will stand up. And he's going to try to run.
He can't disengage. I have Sentinel. I will hit him.
Yeah. No, he's not trying to disengage. So
What?
he's going to try to run to there. Everybody gets attacks of opportunity.
Jesus.
Oh, Cecilia, don't do anything.
If you'd had somebody standing there, then he wouldn't have been able to get by. But you can move diagonal.
Before he actually went there, because I hit him with my attack, his speed is 0. That is a sentinel feat. So, can't get away from me, bitch.
Oh, okay.
That seems very overpowered.
It's good for melee characters so that sneaky character can't just run away.
All right. Yeah. So when you hit him, he's gonna turn back and try to hit you back.
He have advantage.
All right. So he hits AC 23 and AC 16.
Both hit.
And he gets sneak attack because advantage.
Advantage.
So you take 17 points of damage. As he slashes you with two short swords. And it's now your turn.
I will. Let me check. I don't know if this arm is a thing in this game. No, there's not. I will try and grapple him. I think I grapple him.
Could be very dodgy.
He'd have to be pretty damn dodgy.
Yeah, you have him grappled.
Now just someone tackle him down and he will not be able to do anything. That's my turn.
All right, Manon.
Okay, am I able to get close enough to him to disarm him now? Just by taking his weapon off him because he's grappled?
Yeah, make an athletics check to try to wrestle his weapons from him. So he's just being held in place right now by the dwarf, so you can sort of like go up and try to like fight his weapons from him. Also, because you guys have him surrounded. Yeah, you're able to knock his short swords from his hands. They clang on the ground as he's stripped of his weapons.
I tell him again, stop struggling, we have you.
And we will forever have you if you don't listen to us. I'm talking nonsense.
Just prepare to bite him. If he does anything, I'm just growling. You know?
Okay, Cecilia.
Yeah. Cecilia prepares a dodge, takes her dodgy stance, and just says, "It's over for you."
All right, and he seems to give up on his turn.
Now that is good for you. Let's just chop your hands off first, and then
God.
I say that, smiling and all.
I have a hammer.
Keep this dwarf away from me.
Oh,
I have a hammer,
please.
let's remove his teeth.
I lick my lips.
Are you sure? Do you want to be eaten by a wolf instead? Slowly.
Cecilia just blurts out, "Where is Glassstaff's laboratory?"
It's further in this place. It's deeper in the complex.
Are there any traps set for us?
Let's just have him disarm the traps. You can lead us there.
I don't know about traps, but he seemed to know you were coming. He's got something prepared.
Inside anyway. I don't believe him. He's a thief.
I mean, the guy seems scared, but hard to read.
I could Zone of Truth, but I don't think it's worth the spell.
Nah.
It's not. Does
see.
anyone have ropes?
Ropes?
Yeah, we can tie his feet so that he doesn't just run away.
I have 50 feet of hemp rope, yeah.
On you.
How about tie him and then we can continue? Also his mouth, just so he doesn't scream. How about... How old does he look?
Is he
I
legal?
resume. Oh god.
I mean, he's under 30, but probably above 19, so in his 20s.
Now if you help us, we will let you go. So be very cooperative. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Just tell me what you want to know.
Show us the way.
Yeah, that's all we want.
So he points towards the door. He like points off in that direction. There's a door there that leads on.
I've seen a secret door. By there, where does that lead?
Secret door. Oh, right. It leads to the other side of the complex.
Is it another way out, or just deeper? Would we find more of your men that way?
There's going to be more men both ways.
Does that way lead towards Glassstaff's lair?
Well, I suppose they both do.
Which way would be shorter?
Well, the direct way is probably shorter, is my thought. But
yeah, I think we should try going the sneakier way anyway.
let's bring this meat shield along in front of us. You can take point.
Yes, if he steps on any traps, he's the one that gets dealt with them. If we see him wavering in his forwards motion, we know that there'll be a trap in front of us.
So currently you have just the dwarf grappling him. So
Yeah.
just like holding him.
I basically want to gag him and like tie a rope around him so he can't like wave or talk, but you know he can be forced to move in front of us.
Yeah, tie his arms around his side.
Alright, so how are you tying him up?
So basically, you know how you like tie his hands around himself, behind himself. So it's kind of like the traditional like police making you not be able to escape kind of thing.
Alright, so you tie his hands behind his back.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then like
and tie
tie
a rope
that
around his waist and
waist.
him. Yeah,
Alright, then you tie his arms to his waist.
yeah, and then like so it's like behind his back, around his waist, and we have a rope attached to us so we can like we'll walk him in front of us.
like he's on a lead.
Okay. And who's holding the rope?
Not Ed.
You're strong, Manon.
I'll hold him.
We're gonna gag him as well.
Yeah, he's gagged. I'll put something
Shove
deep
something
in his mouth.
mouth.
So if you normally use like a shield or something in your offhand, like you won't get benefit of that while you're holding him.
Could okay, I was thinking tie the other end of the rope to me instead of like holding it kind of thing.
Sure, but then your movement will be restricted to the distance of the rope.
Okay, I'll cut it if needs be. The rope's length is, let's say, 10 foot, or whatever, 10 meters,
10
whatever
feet?
the range is.
So each box is 5 feet, so you want a 10-foot lead?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Okay, so you guys have this guy tied up to Manon.
It's Toby all over again.
Yeah, I'm noticing a trend.
Your name is Toby!
At least this one is human. We will then upgrade into something weirder, I'm sure.
He is human, right? He's not an elf or anything.
He's human.
First, we check the room that they came from.
Yeah,
Yeah, more food. 3 beds.
Check the bodies.
Oh yeah, they got some nice items.
Loot the bodies.
Do we have to go swimming really deep to get the guy that fell in the pool?
Yeah, you would. So whoever does that'll be soaked. Of course,
No,
the dwarf is already soaked.
Yeah, you've been in there already. Come on.
I jump in.
Yeah. Yay.
And then he shakes all over us, and now we're all wet.
Yeah, and you
I
smell like
of
wet wolf.
Yeah, wet wolf.
So these guys had leather armor, 2 short swords, and a hand crossbow each. So there's 3 times that.
None of them have any gold.
Yeah, they didn't have any coin on them.
I don't want any of that.
I don't want to carry any of those.
Did we want to decide like who gets the healing potion, who gets the invisibility potion that we found in like the satchel here?
Well, I consider giving the invisibility potion to Barrick, but then he's in wolf form, so he can't even drink it.
Yeah.
Although, think about it, just an invisible wolf that just appear out of nowhere. That would make
Wolf could totally drink a potion.
Yeah.
You just have to hold it for him.
Mm.
So I can suckle it. By the way, I'm gonna use level 2 spell slot to heal myself.
Yeah,
I mean-
probably also heal myself. Huh?
I mean, we have a healing potion. Maybe that healing potion should go to.
Oscar
I mean,
might not have
Yeah,
one.
because the two, like Barrick and Man, does have one out of
Yeah.
character.
Yes, we do. I will more than happily give you the healing potion.
Okay.
Come, Toby.
So should I become invisible or?
I mean,
I think we should save it. Come on.
Save it for now, yes.
it sounds so fun though.
Yeah, could use that another time.
Yeah. Cecilia should have the potion then, the invisible potion. You're the fastest. Normally.
Yes. I'll hold on to it, and then just let Barrick drink it when it's time.
I say, Toby, walk in front of me, and nudge him, and then push him so we open the door in front of us.
So he can't open the door because his hands are tied.
Okay, well,
Oscar.
Oscar, go. I found a door here.
I was thinking if you could look for traps here. Toby,
Well, his hands are tied up, so.
look for traps.
He says, I don't see any traps.
It looks like he doesn't see any traps.
He shakes his head.
Yeah, I open the door.
All right, make an athletics check.
Oh God.
This
it's
door
heavy.
opens inward.
Oh.
And it's heavy.
The door kills you. Oh.
The door falls upon you and you die.
So you manage to actually wedge your sword into the crack and pry the door out ever so slowly until there's enough out for you to get grip on it, and then you grab that with your fingers, and with all your might you manage to pull the stone door inward, and it slides open, revealing a hallway.
Okay, move back and let me push Toby in front of us.
I don't think our wolf friend is gonna fit. Is he gonna fit? It seems kind of narrow.
Yeah, Wolfie could squeeze through there, but you'd have a disadvantage on any like attacks while in the hallway.
It looks pretty
I'll be
single
right
file
back.
anyway. Oh. Okay, Susan.
I'm gonna be right back as well.
Okay.
I too will be right back then.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Chris went AFK, however, so did Phil.
Pimira, do you think you want to go like after Phil, like him and Toby, then you, and then Chris, and then me, or do you want to be in the back?
Well, I don't want to be behind Chris because it's probably going to be then difficult to get ahead of him.
Yeah, but because if I do that, I have 25 feet. I'm like the slowest
Yeah,
of all
okay.
of us,
Alright,
so I
should
can't
be
do
in the
that.
back. Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I worry that we will get flanked at some point.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, and I mean, I suppose I could always, like, leap over Barrick with my acrobatics.
I mean, your acrobatics should be probably high enough.
Yeah, like, just do a flip. Like, do a flip off the wall kind of a thing.
Did you guys see the trailer for the next Wolverine movie?
No, I hear it's
No.
amazing.
I heard about it.
It actually looks like they're going to make an R-rated Wolverine movie finally.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
If it's PG-13, I'm going to lose my shit.
So wait, they're literally going to be like seeing people's heads get chopped off and stuff.
Well, I mean, we fucking better. Like, how can you make a movie about a guy who has metal claws that shoot out of his hands and not show anyone ever getting cut?
Indeed.
I feel like I should have buy like a hunting trap, and then like in situation like this, I feel it would be very useful to just have like one here.
Yeah, like, put it behind us.
Yeah, or that, or balls bearing. Just like spread it out around here. But yeah, too much stuff already on my character sheet, so can't.
I'm back.
Okay. After you, Toby.
All right, so you like push him for.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna, just as I walk, it's kind of like push him forwards 2 steps, to like at the end of my rope, and then just like go behind him and then do the same.
I take out my javelin instead
Watching-
of a great sword, feeling like it will be useful.
I'm watching his reaction if he looks like he's wary of any traps or anything like that.
No, he looks like he's mostly wary of you guys.
Okay.
As well, he should be. Beric, you go ahead and go in front of me, and I'll be behind you in case someone sneaks up behind us.
I kneel down and push my head back, like suggesting get on.
Oh, alright. So Cecilia rides the wolf. Do we want to close the door behind us a little bit?
Let's just see this area and then we can do that. I don't know if this is gonna affect us, so.
Mm.
Also, we don't know if if we might want to ask him if there's another way out. If not, this is our way out.
Yeah. I'm not saying lock it, but just like close it so it doesn't look like anyone opened it. But who am I kidding? They probably already know.
So that's what you guys see. For those of you without low light vision, you can see because there's a sconce on the far side that's throwing light, and the light's traveling like through the main area there, enough for you to like barely make stuff out. But you would have disadvantage on all vision-based checks in here. If you have dark vision, it's very easy to see.
Toby, is there any other way out except this door? And then I pointed at this one.
He
Not, or shake your head. I will close the door.
Well, yeah, Cecilia will. If you you can
I
get
mean, it's
past.
not like it's closed for good.
No, not locked. Just so it doesn't look like anyone went through.
You don't even get it closed all the way. You get it to like where the door meets the the opening that it would go into, but it's still
Okay.
sticking out quite a bit.
Yeah, I can't do anything more.
Like the thickness of the door is exceeded beyond the wall there. There's nothing to grab for you to slide it all the way shut. You'd have to be
Okay.
on the other side and push it shut.
Okay.
Oh well.
Let's continue.
Okay, I'll walk him out. Can I like do a hearing check to see if I can hear anyone around here or anything?
Be a perception check, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I also will do a perception.
You guys don't hear anything except for like, maybe the sound of like water running underground somewhere. Like maybe there's like some water source somewhere deep under here. The sound of the flame off in the distance, just like burning on the sconce.
What are we doing there, Barak?
Perception for direwolf.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay, if we walk north instead of crossing these bridges, it looks like we can go back on ourselves.
Yeah, let's go that way.
After saying that and pushing him forwards, I say, nod your head if this direction is to Glassstaff's laboratory.
He kind of shrugs, goes, "Mm."
If you don't know about the hidden door, maybe he doesn't know about this place and all.
Yes, that does make sense.
It's okay. At least he can be a meat shield.
Okay, let's continue walking like north then. Everyone, make sure you completely follow his path.
I'm hugging the wall just because I don't want to be here. That just like fall into. That would be horrible.
Yeah, that like crack off to your left looks deep. You don't see a bottom to it.
Okay, there's nothing to our left. It's just like a wall.
Yeah, just stone.
Okay.
More barrels and boxes.
More salted pork.
Exactly. Flour, sugar. In fact, some of these are actually marked ale.
A source of water.
Okay, we're going off to the right then.
Did I not reveal it all the way?
Not yet. I don't see anything.
I don't see anything.
Oh, it's just like
Another
dead end
secret
then.
door.
Ah,
Yeah, it's just stone wall.
Okay, can I try and perceive it to make sure there's no like traps around here then? I mean, not traps, like, you know, secret doors.
Yeah, roll perception.
I don't feel very perceptive.
So you run your hand along the stone walls and you don't feel any cracks like there was in the other one.
Okay.
You want to try that sconce and see if it's some
Yeah,
kind of lever?
I'll try the sconce as well. Nothing happens when I poke this sconce.
You gotta roll perception.
Oh, do I?
I guess. I don't know.
Do.
Yeah, so on this one you're checking out the sconce, and with the like direct light onto the stone, you're actually able to make out a slight crack. It does appear that there is a door right here.
Oh,
Oh, not when we expected it.
good job.
then I say, Oscar, try this door. Show him the crack
Great.
by bending over.
Checking for traps first.
Sniff your butt, Phil.
Yeah, there don't appear to be any traps, but as you like step up after Phil told you to check for that door, you hear a scream from the south of you in an almost familiar voice, and it just yells, "No!" And up comes jumping zombie Phoebus.
Ew!
Wow.
Yay!
You really zombified her up. Look at that.
Hang on. Does she have a head?
Roll initiative.
Hot.
I put her head on a spike. God damn it.
Maybe,
Well, they
maybe.
found it and then
Yeah.
Found that head,
sewed it
put
back on.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's mostly for decoration.
Speedy Manning. They call me, boys.
Shit. That looks great, Aaron, by the way.
Yeah. Totally awesome.
Mm-hmm. Skin color's changed and everything. It's all grody.
The best thing is, it means we get to kill her twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically what you see is literally like the form of Phibis, but skin has gone all gray. It's like decayed, torn apart, like mouth is, torn open and agape, like with the, teeth that are, missing and bloodied. But her eyes, like as she sees you and locks contact with you guys, just start burning with an unnatural, almost like a red fire. And you can see there's like almost like in the way that a fire distorts the air above it with its heat. It's almost like there's that distortion around Phibis's body as she moves. Like there's something very unnatural about this. Let's see which one of you she attacks. So 1 is Oscar, 2 is Barrack, 3 is Cecilia, 4 is Manon.
5 is Toby.
She probably wouldn't attack a Bloodsworn.
So in her rage, she just scans from left to right, and the first person she sees is this little dwarf. And it's almost like you're her replacement, and she just resents the shit out of that and charges forward at you.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, he's this creepy looking elf creature. Like, and it's like she's like running unnaturally, like one of her like her knee joint was broken, and so it's like held together by some unnatural means, and so her like gait is all awkward. And she comes running forward and literally just tries to punch you. And as she goes to punch, there's like that distortion around her fists. She hits AC 10 and 15.
15 miss, so no.
Yeah, you just like, you see this coming and you sort of like fade back just a little bit, and you're able to dodge both of the blows. Yep, that's her turn. So that brings up Barrack.
Yeah. 19.
Yep, that hits.
And 11.
Doesn't Direwolf have back? Oh yeah, you roll 2.
Yeah, pack tactics. Also, I think you're on my back, right?
Yeah, Cecilia is
Yeah,
on.
Cecilia.
Yeah, I'm mounted on you.
Oh.
She makes her saving throw, though, as you like bite into her cold flesh.
Alright.
Cecilia?
Okay. Cecilia summons a fury and, lunges at Phibis with her spear.
Don't you have advantage?
Probably. Let me just see. Yeah, okay, that's as good as it gets.
Yeah, and so, Oscar, you almost get poked by a spear as it slides past Phibis, missing.
Not used to mounted combat, eh?
No, not quite. But Cecilia sees if she can manage to sort of reach over and just, like, drunken brawl punch at Phibis.
Oh, yeah. You land a solid shot, like, right on her head. You hear, like, the crunch of bone, and you feel her, like, cold, hard skin. And there's also, like, you, like, had to punch through some sort of barrier that you couldn't see.
Cecilia looks at her fist puzzledly. That's her turn.
Oscar?
I go into a rage and then I switch out my javelin for my greatsword, and then, well, this is an interesting opponent. Let's see. God damn it.
Yeah, it seems like your sword actually like bounces off like the air right in front of her skin.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Manon?
So my rope is like 2 thingies long, so I'm gonna move like to. Is that still that kind of length? Is that too far? It's like 10 meters of rope, 10 foot of rope.
Just make a athletics check. So you just like pull him a square forward.
Okay. Then I would like to bring my furious hammer down upon her. Do I get any bonuses because she's undead and I'm a cleric?
There's no
Nothing.
bonus
Okay.
for that I know of anyway.
I mean, there you have class abilities that might affect undead, like, you know, might help you, but no, just being a cleric doesn't.
Okay, then. I probably didn't hear at all.
Yeah, those both just bounce off of the air in front
Okay.
of her skin.
Then I use I cast, what's it, the spiritual weapon? And I whip it out and place it behind her here, yeah. And again, it is a scimitar?
Yep, scimitar.
A wet scimitar.
Yeah, dripping.
Yeah.
And I believe I can... Wait, can I command it? Yeah, I can summon it and command it to attack in the same turn, I think.
Yep.
Yes.
Ignore that.
Wow.
This is some impressive... She's so dodgy.
Pants.
Roll another d20. Okay, yeah, it just whiffs. Not even close.
Damn.
If she attack anyone but me, I get to hit her as a reaction for Sentinel.
I'll have to scale.
Is that just the best feat ever?
Sentinel's really good.
It is very specific.
So let's see. The only person who actually hit her was Barrick.
Yeah.
So Barrick, after you like bite her, she just like snaps her gaze to you, and you see these like burning, fiery red eyes like lock contact with you, and they're like supernaturally disturbing. Make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Yeah, so you're like overcome by this like burning fire in her eyes. And you almost hear like a voice whisper in your ear. And as the sound of its voice like hits your brain, you're frozen in place. You are now paralyzed.
Great.